What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys, I got a quick video for you. Okay. All right. So I dropped a video yesterday talking about the God of War release date. The comments are incredibly just Doc, you salty, Doc, you look hurt, Doc, all this other stuff, right? Now, if you see it once or twice, you're thinking that somebody took the video wrong. But after you see it comment after comment after comment, then you have to take personal responsibility and realize that perception is reality. So if I came across as if I was salty, upset, or all this other stuff, then it is what it is. That's what I came across as, okay? Somebody says, just take your L, loser, all this other stuff. Cool, I'll take my L. I'm a loser. I'll take the L. But here's the deal. I don't want the point of that video to be misunderstood. Okay, so fine, I was salty, I was upset, this and that. Take it if that's what it was perceived, then perception is reality. That's what it was. Okay, there's some points in there that I do want to talk to you without the emotion behind it. I just want you to understand, and by all means, leave your comments and let me know if you think I'm tripping or not. Okay, first of all, I don't like getting excited for release dates or for future games to a certain extent. Now, a lot of you guys know that my favorite game is Perfect Dark, right? So that's why I even got my name from Doc Dark. I got it from Perfect Dark, okay? Now, Perfect Dark can release a trailer, they can release a release date, they can do whatever they want. My excitement will be tapered, my excitement will be under control due to the fact that I have seen other games and I have seen other people get excited for games, and when the game actually comes out, it's not what it's supposed to be. Now, we got to give credit where credit is due, okay? I don't believe Sony has ever disappointed. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know of something that was big from a Sony studio that was supposed to come out, that came out and then it wasn't, I don't even know if you can actually count Godfall. I don't know. Maybe Godfall, maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know if I'm tripping. But all the Uncharted's hit like they were supposed to hit. All the what else they got? Ratchet and Clanks, they hit like they were supposed to hit, right? Returnal, no one would say Returnal's a flop. The Spider-Mans, you wouldn't say those were flops, right? The Horizons, even though you may like one more than the other, like I did, I like Zero Dawn better than Forbidden West. You still wouldn't say that Forbidden West is a bad game. It's not. It's not a bad game, right? So again, Sony has the reputation. Even I even like Killzone Shadowfall. I know some few people didn't like that, but I even like Killzone Shadowfall. But because of Sony's reputation, it is fair and safe to assume that this game, God of War Ragnarok, is also going to be a great game. Okay. All I was trying to warn against, which is the same thing that I've done on this channel with the Xbox brand. So I know some of you people haven't really watched me that long, so you don't know me, which is not your fault. I appreciate you being here now. But I also called out the Xbots, my fellow Xbots, when they were hyping up Starfield. And I said, what is Starfield? Like, why are you hyping up something that you don't even know what it is? Right? And then the game went ahead and got delayed. And then I said, I came up here and I took the L for people that were hyping it up then, right? Because why are you hyping up something that's not here yet? And that's I guess another point I want to make. The reality is, this is the reality. I'm being 100% transparent. Both of these consoles can give you an amazing time. Both of them can. To prove it to you, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be playing on my brand new PS5 that I just purchased about 2 weeks ago. Okay. I went ahead and I bought Spider-Man Remastered for $20. So I upgraded to the Spider-Man Remastered. So Sony got me. They got my money. Okay. I wish they would have done it the same way that Xbox did, where if there's a better version of the game and you have the Xbox Series X, you just get to play that version of the game. You don't have to pay to upgrade it. I wish they would have done that, but they didn't. And Sony was like, hey, you could go ahead and play the PS4 version on your PS5, or you could give us $20 and go ahead and upgrade, and now you could play the remastered version. Sony got me. I paid the $20. We got the remastered version. So I'm going to be playing the original Spider-Man because I haven't played that yet. I'm going to be playing Miles Morales because I haven't played that yet. I'm going to replay Rift Apart. Okay. I played Rift Apart sporadically and I didn't finish it. So I'll give that a shot again. I'm going to be playing Killzone Shadowfall because I want to finish that game. I'm going to be playing... I'll give Returnal a shot, even though it doesn't look like my type of game because I'm part of PlayStation Plus Premium. So I'll give Returnal a shot. Demon Souls doesn't look like it's my type of game. What else? What else? What else? Ghost of Tsushima, I'm gonna be playing that. Death Stranding, I'm gonna be playing that. That looks pretty good. What else? What else? What else? So there's games that are exclusive to the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation brand that I'm excited to play, that I'm excited to try out. I'm gonna be playing Horizon Zero Dawn probably again because I'm gonna be able to play it at 60 frames now. And the gameplay, I want to see what that gameplay is gonna be like. Am I gonna finish it? I don't know, but I'll definitely play it again. Same thing with Forbidden West. I'll probably play Forbidden West again on my PS5 just to see what the difference is between the PS5 and the PS4. Especially now that they just put another patch. As you guys know, I went ahead and I got a monitor that runs at 120 hertz, my monitor, 144 hertz, whatever it does, right? So and it has VRR in it. So I'm excited to play these Sony games on my PlayStation 5. Now, if you notice though, these are every single game that I mentioned are games that I literally have in my possession right now, or I have access to via the gaming service that is PlayStation Plus Premium, that I can play right now. There's nothing that I mentioned that I'm excited for future wise. And when it comes to the Xbox, right now I'm currently playing Ninja Gaiden, the first one. And this game so far is more impressive than I thought it was going to be. But this is what I'm going to tell you guys. The same things that I enjoyed on my Xbox Series X, which I was told I wasn't supposed to enjoy because that's not the reason why you buy an Xbox, is the same thing that I'm going to enjoy on my PlayStation 5. I'm going to be enjoying old games that aren't necessarily, not everybody likes, they're not all great for everybody, but they're still going to be played a little bit better on the current system, and I'm going to get to experience those experiences, right? So I'm going to be playing old games. Oh, same thing in single, not single player, triple A, what's it called, exclusive titles. Because you got to understand, when I got my Series X, I ran through all the Halos, which I had never played before. That was an amazing experience. I ran through all the Gears. That was an amazing experience. Rise of Rome, I really liked. Quantum Break, I really liked. Sunset Overdrive, I really liked. I played the Oris. I played Hellblade. All of these via that subscription service. So I'm going to use my PS5 the same way that I use my Xbox Series X. And the only reason I make the videos that I make clowning the ponies is because of that narrative when I got my Xbox Series X, that I kept hearing that you don't buy a console to be playing old games, that you don't buy a console for multiplayer, you buy a console for the exclusives. And in reality, you buy a console to play games, period. Sony having exclusives only benefits Sony. It doesn't benefit me as a gamer. I would have supported Miles Morales. I would have supported Spider-Man. I would have still played Forbidden West. I would have still played Zero Dawn. I would have still played Death Stranding. I still would have played all those games if it was on the Xbox. So Sony would have still gotten something from me, right? Whether those games were on a subscription service or not, they would have gotten something from me. Instead, if I want to play those games, I am forced to buy that PlayStation 5 console. And when the narrative is that you don't buy a new console to play old games and all you're doing is playing old games, then that's when it looks iffy. So it just looks funny that we're celebrating release dates, but that's on both sides. Celebrating release dates on both sides to me is funny because we know this stuff is flimsy. We know this stuff can change. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right. The biggest mistake though that I made, and I've called out ponies on it, and I can admit now I'm being a hypocrite about it. I'm trying to be your fun police. And that's not cool. If you are excited for a release date a few months from now for a game that you really want to play, that you're really excited about, who am I to tell you not to be excited? By all means, be excited. Go ahead, have your spaces. Go ahead, make your YouTube channels. Go ahead, you can roast me all you want. I'm not taking down the other video. I don't take down videos, so go ahead, roast me all you want. I don't care. But I was wrong because I hate it when they do the same thing to us, when they see us having a good time and they want to go ahead and downgrade us having a good time. Something else that I saw was that people were saying that I make fun of anyone that completes a game or buys the game. Not at all. Not at all. I don't make fun of it at all. It's your money. You get to do whatever you want. But understand there's a difference. The problem I have is the people that believe that because they buy a game, they're superior. You're not superior just because you bought the game. That's no. No, because I can buy the game as well. So that doesn't. So as soon as I buy the game, now I'm on your same level. The next argument is gonna be, I bought the $70 version, so I'm better than you that you bought the $60 version. Like what? That makes like no, no. If you buy the game but you didn't even play it, why does that even matter? I bought the game, I played it, I beat it, whatever. Okay, good. Put it up on my channel, let people talk to people about it, promote the game. Hopefully, it gets more traction for somebody else. Okay, cool, right? So that's one of the things I don't like. And so when people try to act like I try to diss anyone that buys games. If you like buying games, go ahead, buy games. But understand, if you buy a game that's on a subscription service and you also have that subscription service, right? And you try to act like because you bought the game you're superior, I'm gonna crush you because that doesn't make you superior. That just means that you like to spend your money. Cool, it's your money, do it. Don't act superior though. That's the whole thing. If you want to complete a game, by all means complete the game. If you want to platinum a game, by all means platinum the game. But understand this though, okay? You're not gonna act like the game is not a one and done game, which is okay. It's okay for a game to be one and done. You're not gonna act like the game is not a one and done game because you went back and started collecting freaking bananas in it. You found all the hidden bananas and now you got this trophy. Like no, like nah, that doesn't make you a better gamer. That doesn't make you superior. That's my whole thing. So those are the things that I crush. If you want to complete a game, by all means complete the game. You know, it is what it is. My son recently told me that he finished the whole Pokedex to Sword and Shield, I think, and I was like, what? Like, oh, you finished the regional, the local Pokedex? He's like, no, I've completed the national Pokedex, right? So he got like all the Pokemons. You got to like trade with people and all this other stuff. It's like there's levels to this. I looked up how many hours he has in that game. Pokemon Shield, I think it was. He's got 341 hours in that game. Jesus, right? But if he tries to act superior just because he completed the game. I mean, at least Pokemon, that's the whole objective of the game is to collect Pokemons, right? So that's a little bit different. Let's say there was a trophy where you had to cut every single tree in the game, and that's how you get that one trophy. Oh, come on, man, that's ridiculous. But regardless, you do what you want. It's your game, right? But again, just don't act superior. It is what it is. But I shouldn't take away from your fun. So, God of War coming out November 9th of 2022. Especially if you're excited about this game, that's a good look. For all of you that are just running on the bandwagon, jumping on the bandwagon, acting like this is great, and then you end up not even playing the game or finishing the game, like, come on, man. It's funny because I call my son a pony, right? Because he definitely prefers PlayStation. But he hasn't finished God of War 2018. He hasn't played all the God of Wars. He hasn't played all the Uncharted. He hasn't finished Forbidden West yet. You know, he mostly plays Apex Legends. So when he sometimes turns around on me, he's like, "You're more of a pony than I am." And I tell him, "No, the difference is I play PlayStation games and I don't have to downgrade Xbox to enjoy them." That's the last point I want to make of this video. This video is going way too long. The title of this video, I am salty that God of War has a release date, is a facetious title. So if you made it this far, let me explain it to you, okay? You having a great experience doesn't mean I'm having a bad experience, if that makes sense. I don't celebrate at your demise. I don't rejoice at your demise. And because I'm being triumphant doesn't mean that you're being inferior or that you're losing. So God of let's say God of War comes out and it's not good. It's actually not a good game at all. That doesn't make my life better. That doesn't make me happier as a gamer. So somebody said that I wanted this to fail. Not at all. I definitely don't want this to fail. Not at all. And let's say the Activision deal does go through and Microsoft decides that all Call of Duties are now going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform. And there's a PlayStation 5 gamer out there that really likes Call of Duty. It doesn't make my life better that now you have to go out there and get a Xbox if you want to play one of your favorite franchise games. That's not the way That's not the way this works, and that's not the way most Xbots think. And that's the difference between what I see. Again, everyone's in their own little echo chamber. If you don't see it, you don't see it. That's the biggest difference that from what I see is that the Sony fans seem to be happy when Xbox doesn't have, and I don't see that the other way around. I always see Xbox just defending themselves like, bro, you doing the same thing, or bro, you moving the goalposts, or look, just logically explaining things to them. So this video's long enough. I'll leave it there. Perception is reality. If I came across my last video as being salty, then it is what it is. I was being salty. But in reality, I have nothing to be salty about. Because what am I going to be salty about? When this game comes out, if it's great, if it's good, right? I have a PlayStation 5. So I could play it. I have the money to buy it. So what would I be salty about? Like all it would literally be the differences between grabbing the PlayStation 5 controller or grabbing the Xbox controller. I play games. So this is an Xbox centric channel. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna play what I want. So I'm not salty at all. We out. Peace.